What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie298 coming at you live again to the power of the internet. And yeah, I'm holding my camera and talking into it, holding my phone and talking into it. This is my rambling series, my vlogging series where I talk about life, the universe, things around us that are particularly interesting to me. And I'm currently in downtown Washington, D.C. And if you only watch the YouTube channel, you don't follow me on Twitter, you don't follow me elsewhere, you won't know that I have spent the last week traveling, which I want to talk to you guys a little bit about today. So I haven't uploaded anything to the channel, but the good news is if you're looking for some really interesting videos, some stuff that I really haven't done in a while, you're about to get that, because in the last week, I went to Too Many Games up in Philadelphia, hung out with Scott the Woz, angry video game nerd, a bunch of other great gamers and fans. Got to meet so many fans that stood in line to shake my hand, to take autographs with me. I did a panel, and then Sunday night, if you guys know my friend mcuggernuggets, he and I decided to travel the country and just explore a little bit, including going to my childhood home of Southwest Virginia and visiting all of my childhood homes, everywhere that I grew up, filming some of the homes, the houses that I lived in, filming some of the places I would go and the places I would shop and eat. And even, for those of you who don't know this, when my mom passed in 2009, she left me my grandfather's old house, this tiny little shack in Pound, Virginia. And I was so heartbroken, I was so busted, I was so sick, I was so unhealthy, that this little house that was worth, $25,000, a tremendous amount of money, I just walked away from it because it was already pretty busted up. It was already not great. It was already falling down a little bit. So I knew it was going to be a place that I was ever going to live because I couldn't deal with it. So I knew eventually I had to sell it. I had to do something with it. And because of YouTube, because of how lazy I am, because of how scatterbrained I am, and because of how heartbroken I was, I literally didn't deal with it for 10 years. I left that house abandoned for 10 years. My mom will have died in October of this year. It would have been 10 years in October, so 9.5 years. But I got a letter from the U.S. government that told me that I had to come back and I had to deal with it. They were going to condemn it if I didn't. So I came back to see whether or not it was salvageable, and it's breathtaking what happened. Not only that, but on the final day that we were there, there's going to be 3 total videos, I believe. The first is going to be me exploring my old stomping grounds, where I grew up, St. Paul, telling good stories and bad stories and showing you that way of life. Then the second video is going to be me exploring that home and showing you the tremendously dilapidated state it was in. Ultimately, still don't know what I'm going to do with it. But if you follow me on Twitter, go check my Twitter profile. You will find some footage from inside that house, and it is shocking, absolutely shocking. The final video, we decided to go to my mom's burial site and talk to her, because I don't plan to ever go back to Southwest Virginia, and if I do, I'm definitely not going back to that burial site. So it's pretty much my last opportunity to say goodbye to my mom and say all the things that I always wanted to say, including letting her know that I'm going to be fine, that I'm fine, that things turned out well. Let her know that I lost the weight. Anyway, that is going to be a third video, but because of its raw nature, I feel like it's not going to work anywhere other than Storyfire. So for those of you who have not downloaded the Storyfire app, please download it now. I've got a video coming out of me and Jesse staying overnight in a mall. And I know a lot of you guys, by the way, despise mcuggernuggets here on my channel, and I understand why. Because we've always played a character where I try to torture him, he tries to torture me. I always look like the bad guy, he looks like the bad guy. Jesse, in the last 3 years, he's currently out of character. He's not telling any stories or any narratives. He's not lying to his audience for the sake of telling them a good story. He is now being 100% truthful. And along with that, I can tell you guys that Jesse mcuggernuggets has been my best friend for the last 3 years. We've been like this. We've traveled the country together. We've explored together. We've done awesome stuff. I've stayed at his house. He stayed at mine. We've collaborated together, and we've been tremendously close. I feel like he's the person in this world I trust the most. So he's allowed me to go on this trip, allowed me to do this. And that's not only the place we went. We went to Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, and explored that park and rode the rides. We did Busch Gardens. You know how much I love theme parks, and now I'm finally skinny enough to do this. I did a water park. I did Water Country USA. I rode 10 different things at Water Country USA, 10 different slides, including the massively roller coastery one, the one that drops out underneath you. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage for that, but it made me realize I wish I had had a GoPro or a waterproof camera so that I could film that for you. What a tremendous experience I've had. And you guys know me, I am manic depressive, right? Whenever I'm at home, I'm depressed out of my mind. I can barely function. I can barely move. This last week has shown me why I need to be happy and why I need to enjoy the things that I have. I have you guys supporting me. And yeah, my channel's been on the decline for a little while, but here's the thing. I'm down to my core audience now. You are my core audience. I know I'm never going to lose you guys. If you're watching this now, I know you guys are going to be there forever. And this core audience is more than I could have ever hoped for, more than I could have ever asked for. And we have met so many fans. Not did I just meet 200 fans, 100 fans at too many games. Too many fans. Not only that, meeting other creators who know and love me, but when we would go to these amusement parks, when we would stop at a gas station or a restaurant, inevitably, at least one or two people came up and said, "Are you Boogie? Are you Boogie too? Are you? I watch you all the time. I used to watch you all the time." I heard that a lot too. But there's so many of you out there. All I want this summer, with VidCon, with Too Many Games, with all of these other conventions I'm doing, and all the other conventions I do later in the year, maybe TwitchCon and these other conventions, I just want to come to you and tell you how much I appreciate you, how much I love you, how you've changed my life. I like thanking you guys personally. mcuggernuggets, Jesse, had the great idea of if you are on the path that we are driving, tweet us, DM us, let us know. We will come and we will visit you. We have visited 4 different fans at their homes. We went into people's houses and hung out with them. Jesse even rode a ride at the water slide day with one of our fans. He is one of the best people in the world, and I hate that my audience doesn't know him the way that I know him. But now that he's out of character, now that he's filming videos like the ones that you're going to see with me and him in it on his channel soon, I hope you guys realize he's one of the best people in the world. And I hope that you love him because I truly love him. And I truly love you guys too. So, guys, if I haven't said thank you recently for putting me in the position that I'm in, where I can do these things like this, like buy a car. I bought a car today. That video is coming soon if you follow me on Twitter. That'll come after this entire narrative series. I filmed that video today. It's on my phone right now. Oh, there's so many good videos coming. And I think, by the way, when I talk about my channel being on decline, I can blame the YouTube algorithm because that's part of it. And I can blame the fact that I have not been able to upload the content that I want, the filthy language and the anger and the violence that I like to do when it comes to Francis. I can complain about those things because they are one of the factors. But one of the biggest factors that I've realized that through this trip, by talking to Jesse, talking to other fans, in the last year and a half after my divorce, I was not passionate about YouTube. But that passion's coming back. But the reason my channel has been failing is because I have not been passionate about the content I'm creating. I love the gaming news, but I'm not truly passionate about it. But you know what I am passionate about? Exploring the world and making videos like I made in Southwest Virginia, and making videos about my self-improvement, like the teeth and like the exercise and like the weight loss, and doing things that will make your life better, inspire you to do better, to prove to you that I, a big, bloated, weird piece of crap, can achieve these things. And if I can achieve them, you can achieve them too. You can do better than me. I know you can. And I know that when you set your heart to it, you will. I have been very fortunate, and I have been very blessed. And so lucky. But I know that you guys can get just as lucky with some hard work and some belief in yourself. And I hope that I can teach you guys to focus on that luck, to believe in yourself, and to keep pushing, because you deserve everything I have 10 times over. That's what you deserve, and I want to help give it to you guys. So, that said, I'm going to get ready to fall asleep. Check out this room. I am in the W, and here in, I'm here in D.C. It's crazy. Don't call the room. Leave me alone. Let me sleep. If you guys caught my live streams while we were live streaming, me and Jesse hanging out across the country and having a good time, I hope you guys enjoyed those live streams. If you didn't, see those on my Twitch profile, and go check out those 4-hour live streams of us driving and traveling the world, and check out all the crazy, weird stuff that happened while we were doing this. But that should be it. We're closing in on about 10 minutes, so maybe I'll try to end this before 10 minutes. Guys, let me say, do me a favor, like this video. While you're down there, hit subscribe if you had not hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because the notification bell is more important than it's ever been. Hit that notification bell so that YouTube can let you know when a video goes live. There's a join button down below if you want to start kicking in $5 every month just to support the channel and allow me to keep doing cool stuff like this. And you can leave a comment down below, and I will read them, and I'll be hearting some of them as I rest after this video goes up. Guys, as always, thank you very much. I love you very much. and I will speak with you again very soon. Oh my God, I'm exactly 10 minutes. That's annoying. Oh, now everyone's going to be like, you just went to 10 minutes because you want the ad revenue. And let me tell you something. Do I want ad revenue? Yes, I do. Shut your bitches.